guys. I just wanted to say, like, someone in my Ask box recently asked me to make a video about all the books that I bought, because I spent like almost $200 on books. So I decided to make this video talking about all the different books and why I'm excited for them, because I'm great like that. The first book is Singing in the Fire. It's stories of women in philosophy, and the reason I'm so excited for it is because one of my professors at school recommended it to me, and I'm a woman and I love philosophy, and my professor believes that it would really, like, you know, be an asset to me to read this book. And I started reading it the other day, and it's like already pretty badass. Like, these women are so awesome. And the first chapter has Heidegger in it, so can't go wrong there. Okay, second book. The Denial of Death by Ernest Becker. It won the Pulitzer Prize, and it's all about how humans as a whole, like, tend to, well, deny that they're going to die. And the book deals with why people do that and what it means for the human condition that we can't face our own mortality. And it has a lot of, like, psychology stuff in it, and case studies, for example, like the Manson family, and the impact that had on culture. So I'm really excited for that. And then we have What is Ancient Philosophy by Pierre Hadot. Basically, the reason I'm so excited for this is because I love ancient philosophy. Ancient philosophy is totally my jam. And anything to do with Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, oh, so excited. I can't wait to read it. We have next, The Complete Poems of Sappho. I actually finished this recently. It's amazing. Sappho was a poet, basically in the time of Plato, one of the first female poets. They put her face on coins. Like, Plato himself credited her with being the 10th muse. It's so good. I never actually thought I'd read something that would perfectly articulate the way I felt about love, or the way that I felt about certain people. So, I highly recommend her stuff. It's fantastic. And then, next up, we have C.S. Lewis, The Four Loves. Basically, it's not very thick. You can see it's quite tiny. It's, like, the subtitle is The Much Beloved Exploration of the Nature of Love, and he talks about friendship and affection and eros, lust, and then the love of God. And it's really interesting. The philosophical, I guess, natures of love is something I've been really interested in lately. So this is, it's not exactly philosophy, but it's still really interesting, and it's definitely, C.S. Lewis is great. Don't just limit yourself to Chronicles of Narnia, kids. He's amazing. Okay. And then we have here Philosophy and Social Hope by Richard Rorty. And basically it's this guy's, it's a collection of essays and speeches and, like, you know, talks that he's given, detailing his own philosophical evolution, I guess. And this book talks a lot about pragmatism and why pragmatism offers a philosophy of hope, which is really awesome. And this book also offers, like, some contemporary insights into, like, justice and politics, which is really awesome. So, excited for that one. And then next we have The Dominion of the Dead by Robert Pogue Harrison. This book basically deals with the living's obligations to the dead, what it means with our interactions, with burials, funerals, that sort of thing, like the death culture. My advisor actually recommended a lot of these books to me, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like, it talks a lot about ancestors, what a house is, what the earth and its dead means, and the afterlife. So, should be really awesome. I'm excited. Next we have The Spell of the Sensuous by David Abram. This guy, he wrote this really awesome book about gardens and what gardening reveals about human nature. and it's awesome. Like, that really was great. And then my advisor recommended this book to me, and it basically ponders the violent disconnection, like, from the natural world and what that means about how we live and die in it. And so, like, with all this, like, technology and stuff, it should be really great. Okay, and I have 3 more. Hopefully I have enough time in this video and I can upload it to Tumblr. If not, I'll upload it to YouTube, but okay. Love and Its Place in Nature, a philosophical interpretation of Freudian psychoanalysis by Jonathan Lear. Again, it's the whole love thing that I've been interested in lately. But basically this guy aims to show that love can cure in the same way that, like, therapy can cure, just because it's a force that makes us human. And also, I've been really into Freud as well, so I'm looking forward to reading this. It should be awesome. I've been saying that a lot. There's no bad books that I read, ever. Except for Dan Brown. Okay, next, we have Obedience to Authority by Stanley Milgram. Stanley Milgram conducted experiments in, like, at Yale University in, like, the 1960s to do with, like, authority. His contemporary was Philip Zimbardo, who did the infamous Stanford prison experiment. And basically I'm reading this because of what it reveals about human nature and what we do with authority. Obviously, it's the title of the book. I mean, but I took a class my freshman year called The Politics of Torture, and we talked a great deal about Milgram and Zimbardo. And I read Zimbardo's book, and it's absolutely fantastic. So I'm looking forward to reading this one, and basically just learning. I love learning. And the last book, oh dear friends, the last book. The Fragility of Goodness, Luck and Ethics in Greek Tragedy and Philosophy by Martha Nussbaum. That book, I don't know, again, ancient philosophy, it's my jam. I love reading it. I am so excited, though, to read it. I'm actually going to use some of that book because they talk about philia a lot, and I'm writing my final paper for my study abroad course on philia, so it should be really awesome. And there's a whole thing on Plato's Symposium, too, which should be really sweet. Really excited. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed learning why I love reading. I'm excited for all these books, and I'm going to read them all, and it's going to be great. I hope you don't think I'm too nerdy, but if you do, you know what? Whatever. We know who's good. You're good. I'm good. Nerds are good. It's fine. Alright. Peace out, Tumblr. I'll send out another video to you guys later. And that's all. Literacy. Nothing like it. Okay.